Skadoosh, welcome back to the studio. My name is Rygby, in case you didn't already know, and I'm going to do another session today. Got a good little thing in mind. I actually had to delete another track, but in a sense, it's kind of feeling quite good. It's quite cathartic, just like deleting stuff. Like, I have no backup of it. It's not on the computer. I don't have the project anymore. You know, if I felt so inclined, I could take the idea of the beat that's been deleted and recreate it, because I still have all the constituent parts, you know? And to sort of just not be attached to it is just, it's quite freeing in a way. It's like, man, who cares about all that? So what I've got is anyone who's been possibly into that Rygby music for a little while might recollect, might recall that I had a track called Affiliation, which of course was a sample of The Word 2 by Shigeo Sekito. And I'm going to do, I've got something in mind here where it's basically going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it in a different way, where I've got a sample of this Danú, the Foggy Dew. They're like an Irish trad band. Been listening to a lot of trad recently, which is music I grew up on in a way, because my dad is a musician as well, and he always played, you know, he plays trad, like Irish and Scottish folk sort of stuff. So I grew up around this sort of stuff. When I was younger, I did definitely think like, oh, this music's so dusty and twiddly diddly and whatever else. But now I find myself just really, really liking it. So funny how that shit goes. So here we go. I've chopped up the sample already. It's just so much easier to chop up the sample on the computer and then just drop it in here, you know. And then I can just skip messing around and fucking around with all that bloody gumption. There it is. There you go, sir. Excuse. Oh, right, what's that? There's something over here. Oh, maybe this was just playing the whole time? That was so weird. Must have been, yeah, because I was in song view. There you go, see? Oh my god, so cute, dude. The strings and everything is slowed down, it's pitched down, it's in the right place. That is just lovely, man. So what we want then is to work out like where we're going to put the main sort of melody. I mean, what's cute is we can just do it really gay. Let's just do it over on here and just keep working in the way that we sort of worked before. At the moment, I'm quite liking using the old Ableton Move as the source of like the main bones, and then we've got sort of like textures and options over here to sort of like ornament things, and then this is like really like functional sort of stuff, just in the way that this set is. And I know in the back of my head I've been thinking to myself, oh man, I could be setting things up in a much more creative and like free flowing way per track, and I think I will do that. Just, you know, for now I'm happy this is working okay for now. That's kind of cute. See you guys. That's it. Okay, I think that's literally it. my god, got there in the end, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let's just see. Pretty sure that's it. Christ. And what's stupid as well is I actually can't even just copy that melody now from in there. Fuck it, we're just going to continue, man. We're just going to crack on. So let's just get like a sort of really typical just bass sound in there. It's really loud, that's great. Yeah, it just goes like that. Okay. I might actually put like a little melody. I might try and type it in on the Polyend as well, you know. Just try that. Yeah, that looks nice and clean. I think we just literally have to have that first section and not the rest, which is kind of crazy. But that's actually okay. I think we can do something with that. And I think maybe in that case then, let's even think about doing it as a one-shot. Over here, maybe? Could even paste this over here, but change the instrument, load another instrument over here instead of that time. Could get the mandolin sample in there. See how that's going to sound. Yeah, this is kind of cool, man. I think it totally gets it kind of basically fits in F minor, except for there's this one note there it goes to, but I think that's just sort of like a blue note intentionally, that the D, which is kind of like, would that be like the flattened 7? It's like the flattened 7 or the sharp 6. God knows which way around you decide to call that. I don't understand, but there you go. That's what we're dealing with. So here we go. Let's do something over here. Like maybe we've got some sort of like ARPy type situation coming on. And then just try like that, put the length really low, put the probability low. And I think really we can probably go for something like, maybe let's keep that one version of the bass line in there, but we can make a new one. Hold short, yeah, so it's like, just going to be a more staccato sort of section there. Bum, 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 bum. And then the last one, of course, it's not this note, it's that note up there. Absolutely love that bit at the end there is so nice. So here we go, let's see about some drums here. Yeah, quite like that beginning bit. Yeah, okay. Let's get some drums going here. I think we want to keep it fairly sort of lo-fi. Yeah, cute, man. Need something like a cymbal there. Maybe that, I know that sounds really crazy, but I think if we get the very end of it. Yeah, cute. Yep. So what else do we need? Yeah, I could sort of do some, maybe let's try getting that weird clap that we previously used over here. Yeah, and just can just go through and adjust the sort of lengths of these hits to be slightly different, you know, vary that up a little bit. And then, yeah, probably we are going to have to get a kick in there at some point. Bite the bullet on that one. I think I've used that one a lot, but it is a really nice kick. Try and get this thing moving a little bit more, you know, at the moment it's a bit sort of sluggish. Maybe we can kind of give a little bit more movement. It's an option, it's an, you know. Yeah, that can maybe work, you know. I can do some percussions over here in this lane on this. Kind of like slightly funky. I think overall it still sounds pretty beautiful. Yeah, okay. Where did that come from? I mean, that's cool. I don't remember loading that in, but I must have just been fucking around. Yeah. Okay, so I've just kind of gone, like, I wonder if these chords here do need to have the sort of, not chords, sorry, the sample needs to have the sort of highs, the lows taken out beyond a certain point. Like, but they're really taking that bass away there. We could even get some sort of, like, quite constant sort of bass sound going from the Digitone over here and see what we get with that, you know? Yeah, okay, well, maybe we're on something here. We're just going to see about this, you know? Could even sort of go like this and make this one really sort of like pushed back and, like, you know, a bit off, and see about that. Could even try and go like 2 there. Okay, I mean, it's kind of funny. Let's just see about, you know, copy this, paste this. Yeah, and then we've got to go over here, over here, over here, over here. Because we don't want that even in the first time. And we want that over there. So we got... But I think... pattern. Okay, just be careful now, I don't want to fuck this up. Okay, so we're like... just trying to do a bit of arrangement here now. You know, get a bit of an arrange going here. It will help inform like what happens when it drops and stuff. It's like when you hear in context of the sequence of order of play, then it'll make more sense. Words. Okay, so I just think, yeah, that sort of low F there just doesn't actually sound very good. Let's try it up at the F above. Just to get it out of the way a little bit, you know? Okay, let's try. Maybe I do need to sort of go like this, and have like a version where the top's chopped off and a version where it's not. Like to filter it, sort of thing. It sounds so medieval video game, man. Not sure about the direction, dude. And like, yeah, like I was thinking, I just think it sounds too sort of like, oh man, I was going in a better direction with that. I took it off course. I should have stayed the course with just the simple lo-fi thing. You know, I think we can go back there. Yeah. Okay, so we just basically got to do a bit of fucking around now. Yeah, we could have that be the intro, and then we could come across to here, and this one have like the filters all up. Yeah, let's get a bit more back to where we sort of wanted to be in the first place, you know. And the snare, I don't like how the snare sounds, you know. Let's do something about that. Fill notes with like some bandpass, maybe constant. Maybe we can use the noise that's really from a low part of it. Yeah, okay. Going to put a little cymbal on top of the kick at the front there. I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm almost happy with this thing, you know. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think, you know, we've done some nice tweaks there. Brought it back to a place where I'm really feeling like it's quite a lot cooler. Need some sort of like... Yeah, that's fun. That's kind of like a nice hit on the start of the bar there. And actually I'm thinking what we could do then even is have one pan left and right. Yeah, and a bit more drums maybe. Let's just try and do a little quick arrange of it. We're going to have this, you know, have the sort of noise come in. Quickly try and put that in. Yeah, that's cool. What's that sort of weird bell? Future-proof bells. I think I used that somewhere else, but it's quite a cool sound. It's bum, bum, bum. It's bum, bum. So it's not that. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I think that, yeah. Dun, dun. That's it. Yeah. Okay. We'll just call this one Affiliation 2, okay? there you go. Thank you very much for joining me. All the best. See you soon. Take care. Bye.